Hey everybody, it's 360 live with myself, Fred Redfern, and Chris, the Maniac Johnson. There we go, Captain Johnson. Anyway, hello everybody, glad you could be here. Another week gone by, and every week Mr. Mufar and the team is stacking the cool. I'm going to hand it over to Red. I'm going to make sure that my YouTube channel is right, and then I'll chat with you in a minute. Go ahead, Red.
Thanks very much, Marty. Great to be here again with all you lovely people. It is Wednesday. It's 12 o'clock, midday in the United States, and it is the Onpassive 360 boys, all of us here, not only to entertain you, but also to bring you some very, very good updates. We've got a few bits in store for you today, where we're at with what's happening over in Dubai. Chris is going to talk a little bit about our Obless that came on last night as well. And we're just going to give you a good idea of what is coming up for the rest of the week as well. So back over to you, Marty.
All righty, let me get my channel up. And boom. Yes, everything's working fine. Let me give a couple shout outs. Here we go. Wow, people are coming in pretty quick here. Theo Orbendis is in the house. Theo, you're always here. Thank you very much. Thierry Ocho, bonjour to you too. Thanks for everything you do, Thierry. You're a workhorse for many, many founders. Christina Dodds, welcome. Lynn Nakamoto, the Energizer Bunny, is here. I don't think she sleeps either. Thanks for everything, Lynn. M. Kylie, welcome. Glad you can make it. Rupa Paul, you're everywhere too. Holy cow. Vivian Benny, oh, first time I remember even seeing you. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. The Peacock is here. Julie is here in the house. Julie, hello. Thanks for all your help. She's been helping me a lot. Marilyn Zephyrin is in the house. Thank you for the unicorns. The unicorn is in the stall right now. I'll let him out a little later. He's been naughty. Just kidding. Preston Schultz, what's up? Elsie Patch, glad you can make it. Pat, you're doing a heck of a job. Pat Parent, you really, you're always there. You're always doing your lives. Great job. I'm not kidding. I'm so glad you stepped up. It's good for you and it's good for the company, without a doubt. Hold on, I skipped down a little bit. I hate when it does that. Judy Oliver. Hello, Judy. Glad you could be here. You're always here, actually. Leonard Edwards. Leonard Edwards, huh? I think you're a new guy. Glad you're here, though. And if you stay here long enough, you're either going to love it or you're probably going to make you go to the bathroom. I don't know. Azar Khan, what's happening? Azar's been around since the beginning. Marie Pendy's in the house. Peter, I take the best notes, sirs, in the house. Thank you, Peter, for updates that you do. You're absolutely fantastic about it. Andy Humphrey, what's happening, Andy? Man, I'm seeing a lot of new names. That is spectacular. Joe Weasler, welcome, Joe. Glad you could make it. I love seeing new names. Holy cow. June Buckingham. Hello, June. You're doing a great job, June. You're always here. Joseph Swindler, you've been here from the beginning. Sean, what's happening, Sean? Eric Kessler. Eric, you got pushed down the list, man. Used to be first every day. Your little trigger finger's slowed to now. Anyway, give yourself a chance tomorrow. You'll be all right. Walter McLaren, Joseph Duppett, welcome, welcome. Ronnie Richards, Roy McAfee, Pam Stanbitch, Robert Tantulo is in the house. Gwen Mallet, Marcelin. Hello, Marcelin. She's always here. People are talking in the background. They forget I'm on a live. Of course, it's noon. Jacqueline Lewis, Josie Bertherall, Terrence Godfrey, Tina Newman. Holy cow. Ann Long. Ann, thanks for everything you do. You've been here forever. Wendy Cholo Bosi, well, I've never seen you before either. Welcome. Thank you very much. Albert Reed, James Yates. James been around forever. Thanks, James. Tanya Onpassive, she is the general of Onpassive Nation. Do it right or you will be cast aside. Raphael Germain, what's happening? Great guy, great team over in the Bahamas. They're absolutely smashing it. Jacqueline Lewis, like I said, let me move down. Angela Lynn, hello. Joseph Swindler, I said hello. Stefan Sorensen, welcome, Stefan. Seen you in a while. Colin Haynes, yeah, thanks. SM Akram, Akram's here. Hello, Akram. What's happening? Great. You guys are doing a great job. Christina Cascella, welcome, welcome, welcome. Zombie guys in the house. Sean Cyrus, where have you been? Where have you been? Glad to see you, brother. Vera Waluga is in the house. Jeanette Muller. Christina Dodds, I said hello to you. Vera Waluga. And Gian Aliva. I'm probably saying that wrong. Chris forced me to pick between you and three others. Not possible. I don't know what that means, but cool. If I'm reading your name, I know who you picked. I'm just kidding. Barry Dang, John Barella. John, you're a maniac. John's the only guy who knows to sing in front of 10,000 people. And trust me, John, get another job. I'm just kidding. Ty Young, what's up? Glad you can make it. I'm going to turn it over to Red Redford to give some shout outs. I didn't expect. Oh, Dan Street just popped in. Good thing, because if you didn't, I'm going to hunt you down. Dan Street's here and Greg Duda. Duda. Tom Taylor, what's up? And that's it. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Red Redford.
Thanks very much, Marty. Okay, for those of you who are paying attention when I read out the names, I want you all to count up how many of you are doubling up watching me and Marty, and maybe even Chris as well, all at the same time. So here we go. We've got Arta Scoocher, Erin Frost, and M. Cayley. They are all in the house. Christina Koshella, Dawn McIntyre, and also my sidekick and a partner, Peter Rogers, is in the house. Jawahar Tanguda is here as well. Jarmo, Eric Kessler, Abdi, hello mate, how you doing? Dan Jacobs and Be Happy is here as well. Dawn McIntyre's saying hello on Passivans. Rick Costello, Laurie Lunn, Mark Booth and Lynn Nakamoto. There is some doubling up going here. I can count them. Angela Rosemont, Alicia Maguire, hi, Raphael Sanchaman, Greg Gaynor and Mike Davey. Hi guys, Aurora Paradise. Still love saying that name. You're here, and Kim Mills. Crystal Johnson, which is really Chris Johnson's sister, is here. Azza Khan, Dominic Henderson, Santosh Kumar is here, and Kelly, Dave Switzer, and Peter Sarur, the man who does all of the fantastic updates. How you doing, brother? Dustin Grove and Christina Costello, said hello to you. Shane Rust, Steve Whitehead, Jason Gaynor, and Vikram Muha. Special shout out to Andy Calhoun, who has sent a super sticker in to me. Thanks very much, buddy. It means a lot. Anita Scott and James Black. Hello to you. George Holsworth. Bruce Kirstein is in the house as well. Brian Coupland, Yvonne Finn, Robert Rehas, and the lovely Pat Parent. Hello to you and everything you do. Dane Edwards, thanks very much for the very kind email that you sent out today, Dane. Hasn't gone unnoticed, and thank you for what you do as well. Angela Lynn, Jean Aliva, and Pastor Antoinette Hayes, aka Pastor Tony. Hi. Ivana Poliserova is here. Richard Dugas and Tanya Onpassive, Anita Ross, Kevin Monzies, Julie's here as well from the lovely Julie from Julia Marlowe Show, Christina Dodds, Wanda Cooper, and Andreas Zeus, Stefan, Brian, Peter, Juanita Ali, Paddy McGuigan's in the house, Ken Pringle, Leanne Bonnet, Julie McRae, and Jane's just come in to say she's watching. I really hope, Jane, I hope you're watching it on my channel and not Marty's. Marty, she's on yours. That's just outrageous. Dan Street's here. William Marshmallow DeLorme, and Rick Cuzzavan. Back over to you, Chris.
Hey. Wow, Red, it looks like you got hair in your head with that sunshine beaming on you, man. Look at that glow. I have a few shout outs. Let me call my main people out first.
By the way,
Bill
that's
Musk.
that's a halo.
Yeah, halo. That's no halo on that guy. Trust me. That Bill Musk, John White, Robin Noble, and Bill just sent me a list. We got a couple double ups. Hello, Lynn Nakamoto. Thank you for the help last night. I appreciate you. Sakil Anasari, if I said that right. How you doing? Karen Mansees, Christine Coskel. I think there's a double up. M. Kelly and Azar Khan and Elizabeth Leary. Hey, guys, thank you for joining the Bill Musk YouTube channel. We don't care what channel you get on as long as you get on. And Jane Redford, to let you know, is the boss of that house. So, Marty, back to you.
All right. Let me just see one thing, see if there's anybody. There's a few new people. Karina Lance, hello, Karina. Bridget, Mom sees, I see you. Scotty Kelly, what's happening? I believe, oh, Big John White, don't want to miss you. In the barbershop, shout out to everybody, save your money, get the regular haircut, high and tight, and it'll tighten you up real quick. Because high and tight, guess what? It's right. Ask Chris. Well, what's he now? Anyway, ask him anyway. Anyway, that's all I got with that. Anyway, we'll get started. You know what? Every week is explosive, mind-blowing weeks, week after week after week. Holy cow. They're all run together. Talking about stacking the cool. I never realized stacking the cool could make your brain hurt, right? I wasn't told that in the beginning. I'm going to bring up new stuff every week, and it's going to hurt your brain. Yeah, I get more exercise in my brain, obviously, than anywhere else. No, great stuff. I understand, more and more about the business, more and more. We're getting an education in marketing that you would spend thousands of dollars for, and we get to watch it live. There's marketing, there's advertising, and there's building a brand. The marketing and brand building right now is mind blowing. You look at. I was looking at the Burj Khalifa and all these people standing around taking pictures. The after effect and the wave that it caused is unmeasurable right now, right? Because the 20,000 people taking all these pictures, they might be doing it for the light, like I said last week, or the light show, but subconsciously, what's getting slammed in their head is Onpassive, and built with heart, and Mr. Mufara, and digital, blanketing the world. I mean, that goes over and over and over. Trust me, people are at home showing pictures. Look at the Burj Khalifa. It's a mess. Yeah, but what's Onpassive mean? Now you got people going to Google. I mean, it's just, that is how it works. People can think whatever they want. Oh, I'm not going to. Yeah, you're going. Everybody will be going. And when Ash said you become the hunted, it's making more sense to me, because eventually, if you think about all these products being used, whether you're a marketer or not a marketer, whether you're a school, a university, a doctor, you use Zoom, you use ClickFunnels, you're using all these things to get across what you need. You might maybe building a web page, maybe you're doing a chat and all that. Onpassive has it all. And the first thing, I'm a consumer, Red's a consumer. Chris is a consumer. Everybody on the planet is a consumer of some type. What do you look for? You look for value. Now, do we have the value? Yeah, nobody's going to touch us. We're not even close. There'll be competition, but it'll be from the second down to the 500th company, not with us. We're not on the same chart. You can't, comparison. Unlimited, you can have 100 visitors. Unlimited, you can have 500 visitors. Unlimited, it costs you 10 grand a month. Are you kidding? That's one product. You don't think people will come in for better quality, best technology in the planet, updated, artificially induced in every product, and then it's one login for whatever you want and whatever you need on the planet, including going to the marketplace, and that's going to be packed full of companies that actually work. Some of the products in these companies are good. You just can't market it. When we become the hunted, which is happening now, people will come in, and if you give them a good deal, they expect a good deal out of everything you create. Seriously, if you give them a good deal and they say, wait a minute, I got a good deal with this, I got a good deal with that, the company comes out with a new product, what are they going to assume? They're going to assume it's a good deal. This is a snowball reaction, it gets bigger as it rolls down the hill, and Onpassive is a huge snowball. So stacking the cool is so much more powerful than we can see today. Stop thinking about just today. It's huge. That's all I got. Back over to Red.
Okay, I'm just going to actually hand it back over to Chris, because I think it's really important for Chris to talk a little bit more at length about what happened last night. Over to you, Chris.
Wow, thank you, Red. I appreciate that. Marty, always words of wisdom. You guys know I love you. Let me tell you something. When myself and Peter Schur, when we start first talking about Obless, we were amazed at what we were able to do through Obless. Last night completely blew me away. If you weren't on it, I suggest that you watch it. Is it on all of our YouTube channels? Pick the one you want. We're a team. We don't care as long as you watch it. It just goes to show you what Onpassive is opening the doors up to everybody. Now, Marty and Red were just talking about the hunted. Ash Mafar, listen, right now, myself, Peter, Jeffrey Morlock, we're being hunted because they want to know about Onpassive, Obless. And these people are calling me from corporations. I have people with founders and even people that aren't founders letting me know their ideas. This is called, we are now being hunted for Obless because people out there really, really do care. And they want to help change the world. You have no idea how many people in this world who doesn't even know about Onpassive yet, but now are finding out. It was broadcast over 20 YouTube channels plus Zoom. Tons of people watched it. I got tons of emails, tons of text messages. Chris, I got this, I got this. Now, on Tuesdays, we had a phenomenal one. Please go watch it. You'll be blown away by the technology. But on Thursdays, we're going to carry that up because I want every founder, anyone, I want your voice heard. Ash Mafar believes in listening to everyone's solutions or their ideas. This sparks things in his head. It sparks things in my head, Red's, Marty's, all of ours, okay? It's an amazing, amazing thing. Obless is just sparking off right now. We are building, you know what I call our city, bringing every single idea and solution to this city, and then we're going to manage it. We're going to blueprint it. I do want to say a special thanks to, which I forgot last night, Daryl Cook, Janet Butler, who took phenomenal notes. I fired Pete for that day because he does the other thing, but Daryl Cook took some phenomenal notes. I'm so very appreciative of that. I actually sent him to the leaders and let them go over and look at it. But remember, Ash Mafar has to go through it. He has to review it. Ash just doesn't make decisions, as you all know. He wants the right decision. So he's going to review it. He'll let us know. But I myself was personally blown away by the tears that I seen from people all over the world who I've been telling them, you're going to love this one. You're going to love this one. And the things that we talked about water and what this company's technology does. But that's the start of it. We know we got infrastructure. We got a manufacturer named Felina who's in contact with over 100 manufacturers for infrastructure. We now have a possibility of a new water plan. All right. Keep them coming. We have so much to do and it's a lot of work and it's going to take every one of us all together to really, really get this done. So Mr. Red, thank you for letting me go first, guys. I love every one of you. Keep doing it. Mr. Red, back to you.
Thanks very much, Chris. Just a little bit of information for you to deal with your back office. Many of you will know this already, but you can filter it down to the rest of your teams. That if you go into the My Teams section, or actually, sorry, Team Summaries section, on a lot of people, you'll only see the first line of the genealogy there. The company know about it and they are working on it now. So don't stress. You haven't lost your team or anything silly like that. They're just working on it at the moment. So let's go back to what is happening in Dubai and what Chris and Marty have both said already today. Now, how long has our CEO, Ashmi Farah, been telling us, you will not know what is happening? You will not believe how Onpassive is going to affect you and the people around you. He's been saying it for a very, very long time. We are just starting to see and feel that what he has been telling us. He has been telling us for a long, long time that we are going to be the hunted. He's been telling us for a long, long time about us exposing ourselves to the world in a very dynamic fashion. All of these things now have come to fruition, and we are starting to see the effects of what he's been seeing a long time ago. Why did we all get into Onpassive? Because we all suck at marketing. We cannot recruit. We are hopeless at it. This is why we have put our faith and trust into this company. Now, what has been happening in Dubai has been completely mind-blowing. Yes, it's managed, it's sunk in now. And you know something? I can look at it now in a much more relaxed manner and actually let it sink in to what I am experiencing. But as Marty was saying, people who see it for the first time, they are completely blown away by it. Why? Because nobody else, no other company has done anything like this before. And the reason we are doing it is to gain the maximum exposure throughout the world of what we are. We know what we are because we are Onpassivians, but the rest of the country and the rest of the world don't know who we are. So we are making this very bold statement by the advertising we are doing in Dubai, saying, come on, have a look at us. We have got nothing to hide. We want to show you how innovative we are, how professional we are, how much tech we have got behind everything that we are doing. And we are doing it in a bold manner by having it on top of the Burj. And then to top all that off, we've bought 2 floors. We have the highest office in the world. All of these are statements, and we need to have these statements if we are going to muscle our way into this online marketplace. There is no room anymore to be starting at the bottom. Why? Because you never get to the top anymore. I'll give you an example. Look at WhatsApp. They were bought out by Facebook. The same as Instagram, bought out by another company. The same as the what's the word I'm looking for? The search engine, Bing, bought out. There is no room for any small guy now to come up through the ranks, so to speak, and make a name for them, because the big boys just buy them up. What we are doing, we are sending out a statement. Don't mess with Onpassive. You cannot push us around, because we are starting off bigger and stronger than any other company has ever started off. We are not in a shed. We are not in a back room. We are not in the garage. We are at the top of the Burj Khalifa. Now, you don't have to understand how it all works. You don't even need to know how it all works. But one thing you need to know is that the only way that you are going to benefit at this stage is by being a founder. Now, obviously, in the future, this is going to be opened up to customers and resellers and all of the rest of it. But right now, we, the founders, are going to benefit the most from what is going on. So am I excited? Damn right I am, because I can see exactly how this is all going to be panning out from here on in. We've started with a bang. Now we need to, in a controlled manner, maintain and sustain that momentum and spread it out from there around the rest of the world. I am very, very excited, not only for the next couple of Fridays to see what those adverts are going to be on the Burj, because they're going to be completely different, but more and so, going back to what Ash said, his mind is now on other things rather than Dubai. That is phenomenal and brilliant for us, because it means we are already looking outside of Dubai for our marketing and where we're going to take this next. I am excited, and I cannot wait to see how all this pans out. Back over to you, Marty.
Whoa, let me think of something really crazy to say. Yabba dabba do? No, I don't know if that works. But anyway, no, that's it's mind blowing. But I went to Chris's webinar last night, and what I got out of it, yeah, great ideas, great stuff going on. We want to help people as soon as we can. Start with the basics. Listen, if you get people clean water, it cuts back on the amount of times that you have to do something for hospitalization or something like that. More people die of bad water than anything else, right? I mean, you would think that wouldn't be the case, but it is. People are forced to drink trashy water and it's killing them. So I love that part of it. But the other part I noticed that people are going to start to notice is the platform of Onpassive will take these middle guys or the medium-sized guys or small guys with great ideas and give them a platform where they're protected. That's a big deal. The reason you don't hear about a lot of technology is this poor guy with a great brain comes in with an idea, and as it's being known and reporters come see him and people talk about him, the big boys come over, here's a couple million, shut up and walk away. They buy the rights to it, and you never see it. You never see it. With Onpassive, the world's big enough, right? The platform is built for people to be able to share their ideas, as long as they're legit and they help other people. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable what it can do. I mean, I just can't believe, I heard that guy last night and he's just racing all the ideas, all the stuff going on. And I thought, man, he landed on a gold mine because the platform, I don't care what you're doing. The reason people get burned, like for Onpassive, the big difference between entering this arena is we're entering the arena as one of the big boys. It's not like they can look over and say, oh, here comes Onpassive, let's push them aside. Nice try. You might be pushing somebody, but it won't be Onpassive. Why? Because we entered as a multi-unicorn company. We look like we got 5 horns hanging out of our head. We ain't going nowhere, right? So they look around and say, oh, we got to either work with them or we die, right? I mean, where are they going to go? A lot of these companies are in the process of repairing. You've heard Ash say that. Repairing means they have established their company, their foundation is under how much can we make, and now all of a sudden they're looking around going, who is this guy in this company to build a company with heart and value and money's last? Even though you focus on the value and you focus on the heart, guess what comes with that? Money. It's a win-win. It's just the approach is flipping it upside down. Where everybody else comes in, you got fat cats, bankers sitting in a room going, I want my X amount of dollars every month. And you're going to tell them now, hey, look, we want to cut you back a little bit because we want to give value to the people. It's not going to work. You can't take a 10-story building and say, I want to add 50 more floors. The foundation's not ready for it. It wasn't built that way. This was built with heart from an amazing man with an amazing tech team from the beginning to expand unlimited with heart and focused on what? Value. Everybody goes, oh man, that's kind of weird. No, it's not. It's the way the world's going, whether they like it or not, because we're going to make the world go that way. It's going to make people go, oh my gosh, we got to change the way we're doing it. It's a beautiful thing. We're at the right time, at the right place, with the way the world is. People are looking for value. Nobody's in love with a company. No one is in love with a company except for Onpassive. Why? Because they're part of the company. You're taking 1 million people they have a vested, heartfelt reason to be in Onpassive. You can't buy that. That's priceless. You got 1 million people that really care about the company that they're in because it's in them. It's amazing. And because we're going to walk in with that attitude, call it, like Ash always says, call it arrogancy. It is. I'm as arrogant as you can get about Onpassive. Why? I walked the walk. We did the journey. I see what was built. I know what the outcome is. The outcome isn't about, oh, I'm going to be richer than anybody in the world. I don't think about it. I know the apples are coming. What I like about it is what we're offering everyone. You don't have to turn your face and go, oh, I hope that works. You're offering people the best technology in the planet at a very affordable price. Like, I don't know anybody, they can't beat it. I mean, really wrap your head around what was developed here. It's not another company, it's not another product, it's Onpassive. No comparison. You can't go to anyone. I heard a story one time by Jeff Bezos in 90s, 95. They got online and he had 10 guys working for him. They came in sweating and like, oh my God, you won't believe what happened. Barnes and Noble's coming online. They were Goliath. They were a multi-million-dollar company, billion-dollar company, I believe, at the time. And what happened? They said, Jeff, what are we going to do? He said, we're not going to focus on them. Let's focus on the customers. Right thing at the time in the 90s. Where's Barnes and Noble now? I've given this story 1,000 times. They're gone. They didn't go to try to go after them. Onpassive's not going after anyone. Onpassive is saying, we would like to lay out a new buffet, and we're doing it a little bit different. We're going to give you the best meat, the best potatoes, the best whatever ingredients in the planet, and you get to eat. It'll be affordable price instead of cutting cutting corners. And well, we're not going to give them that much. We don't want them to have that much. You know, how many times have you gotten a company and you buy a product, and as soon as you pay for it, the very next screen goes, oh, by the way, if you pay an extra $50, you can have this. That's tricking people. It's underhanded. People are tired of that. Listen, the age of social media, people are educated all around the world. It's really difficult and wrong to try to trick people into doing something. And Onpassive is legit. Everything's up front. And if they have it and they can get it to you at the very lowest place possible, that's what they do. And it's built with heart, with technology that will be 5 years ahead of everybody else. So I'm sorry I babbled so much, but I really, you start to feel how this thing works, and you know what we're in. You just want to grab people. You know what I mean? There's times I want to just grab people and put them in a headlock. Look at Onpassive. You know what I mean? Because if you see what it's really built with, and I know there's idiots out there that are going to make a video and say Marty's mad. I am mad. I'm mad, happy, mad, grateful for what I'm in and what we're doing. And I would love for people on the fence looking in Onpassive to finally say, why not? I mean, what, you don't want the best company? You don't want a company that's built from heart? You don't want a company that could change your life? I mean, yeah, okay, if that's the case, you probably don't need to be a founder. I agree with you 100%. Anyway, I think that's all I have because I'm going to hurt myself. But that's it. I'll turn it over to Chris.
All right, Marty, once again, I appreciate your words. You always have really great things to say, both of you guys, but I do want to, you know me, I don't like to repeat myself, but I do want to repeat this. About a week and a half ago, Ash Mafara asked us all a question on a roundtable, I believe it was on. He said, if you could push a button to fix poverty, you know, what would it be? My goal is to build that button. And that button is going to connect every single person that has green corporations, every person, man, woman, child that has an idea about anything to help somebody. All right. We've already connected to pretty big corporations right now for structure and for water. Okay. And this is just an example. All right. When Noblesse needs its calling, if there's a storm that knocks down a whole street, a whole village, whatever it is, it's when I say, okay, let's push the button. Those people will be connected to each other. That's a big goal of mine, is to connect all these individuals and companies and corporations together. So I push that one button to stop poverty. That's the whole goal here. It's not one thing one person can do. This is going to take quite a few people to do it, but can you imagine the power of that one button? When Ash Mafar hits it, said, we need an Oblast project right away. We have an emergency. And the reaction that's going to happen when we hit that button, excuse me, all these people are going to come together. Founders, companies, corporations, everyone, and boom, it's going to be quick. This is my goal, to keep doing it. I respect and appreciate everyone's idea and opinion. There is no bad idea. There is no bad way of doing it. If you're helping people, that's the greatest thing. What does he always say? What does our top leader always say? Go out and help somebody. All right. This is a huge opportunity. I never had this opportunity in my life to help people on this big a scale. And you guys are all part of this. So be very proud. And I know I'm proud. I can't stop talking about it. Onpassive is the new way of life. It's my life. I know it's Red's life. I know it's Marty's life. I really do wake up, eat lunch, breakfast. I have a bowl of Old Bless every morning. I have a Onpassive sandwich at noon. I have an Onpassive Old Bless steak or spaghetti, all this stuff every day. All of us on this panel, including another 1 million+ people, are living this. Why? Because we believe in it 100%. 100% of Onpassive is going to take us, all right, where we need to go. But the greatest thing is, it's also going to take people that we don't even know yet, countries that are so far away that don't even have the internet or the resources. That's what Onpassive is going to do. That's my take. I'm pretty sure it's Marty and Red's. I know it's Ash's. He wants to reach people. He wants to reach out to these people that never have had the opportunity. Ash Mafara has literally given every one of us this opportunity. And the opportunity of as a founder is to share this out, to talk to people that are struggling. Let them know we have a brand new way. All right. The best way. As Marty said, the best technology at that cheaper price point, which the value for Onpassive, you can't even put a value on Onpassive right now for all that's coming at us. Okay. It's an amazing value. And we talk about that a lot. A lot of people say, Chris, value. Listen, if you're not really listening to what Ash Mafara says, I think you need to think a little harder. All right. He's not doing it for himself. He's doing it to change humanity. All right. And make a company for the first time ever. When have you ever heard a CEO say, hey guys, how do we stop poverty? He's asking us this question because he knows there's millions of people out there who've never been seen or heard that has one of those ideas. All right. This isn't about, hey, we're going to give you $1 million. Thanks. See ya. No. This is for people that are out there doing this right now. Right now, there's people on the street feeding people. Right now, there's people on the street giving people water, blankets. It's an unbelievable experience for me, and I'm very proud to be part of it. And I'm extremely proud of the team that the Onpassive Angels family is building. And man, my God, Onpassive is here and Old Bless is coming. Just stay excited. Marty, Red, back to Red.
Thanks very much, Chris. Right, I'm going to just recap and close it up. We've talked long enough today, but I tell you what, this is, in my opinion, one of the best 360s we've done. I think it's been very, very good. Why? Because we're all very excited. We are fired up with everything that is happening at the moment. And with that in mind, remember to get as many people to Friday as possible. A lot of people have been saying to me, well, what time is it going to be on, Red? I would imagine it's going to be a similar sort of time that it has been for the last two. So kicking off maybe a little bit later this time, around about 12 to 12:30 Eastern Daylight Time, I would imagine, getting ready for the Burj Khalifa. Is there going to be anything else involved? Quite possibly. We'll have to wait and see what that is. But guys, I can tell you now, get it on your big screen at home. Invite your friends round. It is the best advert you can possibly show anybody about Onpassive. You don't have to explain anything. All you have to do is sit them down on your couch and say, watch 5 minutes of this. That is it. Okay. And then they're going to ask some questions. What is it? Da-di-da. And that is when you give them link 49, link 50. Tell them to go and have a look. Simple as that. Okay. Now is the time, because from what Ash has been saying, there is not long left if you want to get somebody in as a founder. Anyway, that's it from me. I think it's been an excellent 360. I so enjoy my Wednesdays with these two gentlemen next to me. We are a fantastic team. Not only us in the 360, but Onpassiveans. What a team we have made. Over 1 million of us. I couldn't be more thankful to be where I am right now, and I hope you guys are too. Over to you, Marty.
Fantastic, guys. Yes, it was a very good, very good 360. And if you want to feel like us three crazy people, get plugged in, and you'll see why we are the way we are. Only bigger and better to come. We started at the top. There's only one way to go. One way to go. As said it, we build a new top. So I appreciate everything. I got people coming in. You hear the dogs barking, so this is perfect time to say good day, goodbye, good night, good afternoon, good morning. We'll see you all next week. Thank you very much. Don't forget Friday. Like Red said, get people to Friday's event. You don't have to say nothing. Have them watch it. That's it. All right, see you all.